good. Good, so trying to change up everything. Alright. Flash kits. Okay. So what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Let me go live on Facebook. Gonna get that out. Alright. How are you guys doing? Basically, just want to talk about NBA 2K19. I want to have a discussion with you guys about the new game coming out. What you guys think about it? Wait 1 second. Gotta have my phone right here because I'm gonna have to be checking the comments. My phone. It's kind of tricky right now. 1 second. Okay. Battery is really low. Alright. How you guys doing? Remember to share this stream, guys. Share this. I will be playing some NBA 2K18. Hardest thing for me now will be to sort of manage all the different chats, see what everything, see what's going on everywhere. That's just gonna be the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing for me right now. But how you guys doing? Let me change the thumbnail on this because Kyrie, get some for Kyrie Irving, and some get a Kyrie Irving thumbnail, the YouTube one. Oh, I forgot I ain't put on my. Yeah, how you guys doing? Me pull up my video capture. Alright, how you guys doing? Yeah, now you can see my face. Trying to make that a little bit better. Alright, angle. Alright, that's fine. As long as you guys can see me. Basically, we want to talk about NBA 2K19. Want to have a discussion about the game. Pretty much, to talk about just what you guys want from the game. We just want to have a discussion, sort of, just to kind of talk about what we're looking for. I'm just gonna kind of give like my ideas and where I think they can improve from NBA 2K18. I've played NBA 2K18 a lot. I'm actually gonna play it in this stream. But first off, I just kind of wanna talk to the people, about what I want from NBA 2K19 going forward. There's a lot of things that they did well, and a lot of things they didn't do so well, and I think the game was a good game last year. Contrary to the criticism that it got, I think it was a pretty good game, and I think a lot of people were a little bit unfair, but at the same time, there's definitely areas where they can improve and definitely get better, I would certainly say. And I can't knock people for having their opinion. I can't knock people for criticizing a game that I think could be better as well. So the biggest area of concern for most people was the VC, or the virtual currency system that they kind of forced on people, and the fact that everything was so expensive to buy. You know, just buying a simple haircut in the beginning was near impossible. So granted, they did fix it and they did make it cheaper, but there's just a lot of different.
I think as well.
1 second, let me just.
So the biggest concern, the big area of concern.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
The virtual currency system that they kind of.
Yeah, I just want to kind of. Let me turn that down because I don't want that to affect this. Yeah, so pretty much want to make sure I keep track of the comments on Facebook. I'm also going to try to keep track of the comments on YouTube. Twitch probably is going to get left behind. I'm not really sure because I'm not really sure if I can really do much with Twitch. So I'm just gonna really just follow up on comments on Facebook and YouTube. So just kind of give me your feedback. I'm gonna be playing some NBA 2K18, but while I'm playing, I'm gonna be talking just about specifics that I think that they definitely need to improve for future. And that for the virtual currency system, I think it needs to be toned down in the sense that it shouldn't be a pay-to-win situation. Now, guys shouldn't be able to just pay their way to being able to get 99 overall. See what I'm saying? It should be a balanced system where it should be an option. The key is to make it optional, and I think that's been the problem with a lot of these gaming companies, where we the consumers sort of have to be blamed too, because we kind of allow them to get away with a lot of the stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's dependent on what you allow. It's always dependent on what you allow the developers to get away with. If you as a consumer decide that developers are not going to get away with certain things, they will not get away with it. You know what I mean? The problem with us is that we allow we allowed them to start in 2013. They got no backlash in the early days for having the VC system. We actually encouraged the VC system, and we were okay with purchasing VC and stuff like that. And it just got more, they just intensified it more and more to the point where eventually it just became just purely criminal. And you know, a lot of people say, oh well, as long as it's cosmetic only, you know what I mean, VC is alright. But where do you draw the line? I mean, like, yeah, you could say, well, as long as it's cosmetic only, then then that's the only need for VC. But here's the thing, the key is to draw the line somewhere. You have to draw the line somewhere, and at some point it's going to move from cosmetics and it's going to slowly move into different aspects that are vital for the experience, vital for the my park experience, or just the gameplay experience in general. You know, and you don't want to put, and that's the tricky part, is that, you know, we as the consumers, we have to stand up, you know, let them know, listen. And I'm glad there was a huge outcry by the community, you know, about it, and I think they'll do a better job this year. I think they will try to tone it down. The key is to tone it down and make it a little bit more optional. You know, maybe what they could do is give you more VC for games that you play, or yeah, let me see. Are we still live? You're still live, right? Yeah, maybe they could give you more VC for games that you play, or what they could also do is that they could or they could just make it easier to level up. You know, make it easier to level up with the VC. See what I'm saying? Like, so instead of it being so hard to go up, level up, and make it easier. Like make it easier to get your player to a 93, 94 instead of having to buy VC. See what I'm saying? Like, you could just upgrade your player to a 94 overall, to a 99 overall. Not 99 overall. 99 overall. Obviously, that's gonna take a lot of work. But even just a 90 overall, you should be able to get your player 90 overall easily, you know, without VC. You see what I'm saying? And at least be able to just use whatever VC you generate from the gameplay, you know what I'm saying, to do that. So I think the solution is just to give more, to be quite honest. I think that's the best way to do it. Give more VC for games, see what I'm saying, to create that balance where it's not like you're forcing people to buy VC. You want to always make it a situation where, you know what I mean, people feel like they have the choice or whether or not they want to buy. See what I'm saying? So that's the thing about VC. I think we're gonna eventually get more updates on that, but I think that's where, you know, that's where they're gonna have to improve the game in that aspect. And the other thing is, now my issue, this has been an issue with 2K I've had for a long time, and it's the morph. Now this is just a gameplay issue, and I mean, no game is perfect, but there's still a lot of morphing in the game. You can even look at this gameplay, you'll still see a lot of morphing, you know, the ball going through people's legs and stuff like that. I get annoyed by that because it's not realistic. The thing is, they don't have enough animations to offset certain morph issues, so that's part of the reason why. So they just gotta add more animations. That's just a gameplay issue, and I know that they'll definitely fix that. But I think that's something that they're gonna have to look into, because, you know, I mean, it's just annoying just to see the game like that. You know, I really don't like seeing it, you know, and it definitely does affect the gameplay experience when the ball is constantly morphing through players' bodies and stuff like that. There's still the issue of sliding here and there, but they've kind of cleaned that up a little bit over the years. See what I'm saying? Because at one point 2K was just a slide fest, and you know that. See what I'm saying? At one point 2K was like ice skating, you know, pretty much, but now it's a little bit better. They've kind of cleaned up the foot planning, so it's a little bit more realistic now. But maybe there needs to be a little bit more work in that area as well. There was a lot of clipping in NBA 2K18. And when I say clipping, I mean like the jerseys would like be morphing through the player's legs, or well, the shorts would be not the shorts, but like the accessories would be morphing through the player's legs, or the jerseys would be morphing with the shorts and stuff like that, or you just have like weird little cuts on the jerseys, like where it will fold at the bottom. You know, you have those weird little image problems. You know, I hope they fix some of those clipping issues. You know what I mean? Because I think that those definitely affected even the graphical experience of the game. So I'm hopeful that they fix that. Leave your comments, guys. Leave your comments down below. I mean, I'm trying to talk and try to focus on this game at the same time, but yeah, the clipping issue is definitely a problem. And let me see something. Yeah, that was definitely a problem. Alright, we're about to play a game now, I think. So if we could win this game. But yeah, so the clipping issue was obviously an issue in NBA 2K18. So hopefully NBA 2K19 that gets fixed. Also, this guy left. Wow. Yeah. Also, like now I've been reading some articles and I've been hearing some news that they've been dropping recently. Now Euro dunks and spin dunks are back in the game. Um, so that's pretty cool. You know, that was like I think they took that out since 2K13. I think 2K13 was the last game they had Euro and spin dunks, which I think was a cool element in the game. I think back then it was kind of overpowered though, and I hope that's the only thing I'm worried about, whether or not that's going to be overpowered. You know, because I could see like people abusing that in the game. You know what I mean? That those Euro spin dunks. I mean, and like it doesn't happen often. Yeah, I mean Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's a guy that really kind of does that a whole lot in the league. But for most players, you're not really doing Euro dunks or spin dunks. So, I mean, that's gonna be interesting to see who can really do that. I feel like that should be specific for certain players. I don't think every player should be able to do that. I think that should be like a specific kind of badge or something, you know. Yeah, I think that should be some kind of specific badge for certain players to be able to do Euro dunks, spin dunks, and stuff like that. I don't think every player should, you know, be able to do all that. You know what I mean? That's definitely gonna be overpowered. I can already tell. You know. What else? You know, kind of just waiting for you guys to leave comments. You know what I mean? What else can we talk about? What are we talking about? Animations, you know, probably a little bit more natural animation. Another thing I want them to improve is the clothes. Now, I mean, like, you know, the clothes are okay in 2K, but I really love NBA Live's clothes. You know what I mean? NBA Live's clothes is so amazing, you know, and I really wish that, like, you know, I really wish that 2K would have better clothes, you know, like that would be so much better. That would really make the gameplay experience really good if they had better clothes, you know. Just better looking clothes. There's certain elements of the graphics that I think could be improved. Like the lighting. I think 2K's lighting was always just so trash. I mean, over the years, like, you know. Oh my goodness. Worst time for this to be happening. Yes, my bad. My controller was acting up just now. Yeah, I like the lighting in 2K. I always liked NBA's. Overall, NBA Live's presentation was always better than 2K. Like, and that's something that, like, just really always bothered me about 2K. Like, just their presentation overall. Like, let's go. I didn't even expect that pass, by the way. Just have to go and put it up. You know, the snatchbacks are really overpowered. Also, I heard that they did fix the blow by animation glitch. Oh my goodness, that's a bad shot. I thought I would have gotten a wide open shot right there. My bad. I know they're probably upset with me right there. But at least they fixed the blow by animation glitch. And if you guys don't know what the blow by animation glitch is, it's just basically that animation where you could just hold turbo and just like kind of put your body into the player. See what I'm saying? Going towards the rim, and you get to the rim almost at will. Like, guys did that all the time. It was like this weird little animations where it was almost as if you're trying to post up, but you're not really posting up. That's bad. Oh, that's a bad shot. I thought I would have gotten to the rim. That's ours. So I heard that that's been fixed a little bit. Which, if that's the case, I mean, shoot it, shoot it. Why would you pass it? Just shoot it, man. Like, you already kind of had the ball. Like, shoot it. Yo, why is this guy scared to shoot? Oh wow, he's like the 60 overall guy, right? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, better presentation. I really, and another thing I want is like some more legendary teams as well. I really would love for 2K to bring in that the 05 06 Lakers with young Kobe, the Kobe that scored 81 points. I think that's such a historic version of Kobe that I really would like to see that Kobe in NBA 2K, where he had his hairline, but he had like a Caesar, you know, kind of like a Caesar cut. And oh my goodness, why did I pass this idiot? I was trying to pass the other guy. Oh my god. And that's another thing too, the sharpshooter glitch. Like, these guys are sharpshooters and could, like, you know, shoot from half court or behind half court in park and all that. Like, that stuff is not realistic, man. Like, I don't know, like, and it's like guys just kind of milk that whole thing. It's just so, go up. I didn't even know I was open. That's my bad. I didn't even know I was open. My bad. I was left me wide open. I should just shot it right there. I'm only coming out to play. One love. I'm only coming out to play. Yeah, man, so yeah, this guy is not shooting, man. Shoot it. Let's go. Let me see what's going on. Alright, so anyways, I'm back. I'm about to upgrade my skills right now. Upgrade my badges. Anyways, guys, since nobody really want to talk, nobody want to say nothing, I'm gonna kind of end the stream because I really don't have time. And nobody want to talk right now, so seems like when I put videos on this, it gets more attention in streams. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Let me see. Lob City passer, 1 minute fast break. $16 on difficult shots. $35. So I'm gonna end this stream, guys. Have a great day. I'll be doing more of these streams, but you guys gotta comment because I'm just here talking, blabbering off. But those are my thoughts on what I think should be for NBA 2K19. Tell me what you think. Have a great day. David Taylor signing out. Bye.